We just can't keep on giving up explosives, missed assignments, and all that stuff.
Is missed assignments, is that you're pinpointing reasons why? Is that kind of why? Or?
I wouldn't say missed assignments, just more football. I think we need a little bit more football nowadays.
In the second half, just what were they doing that way, especially like in the third quarter? What were they kind of doing to put you guys into odd spots or back up the yards, points on the board to cut the lead?
I think just running the ball and third down. Every defense coordinator wants to dial up a plan. Like, okay, we're going to do this, and they're going to slide that way. We're going to blitz here, and then if they just run the ball, you got everybody out of place. And if we're a little bit more savvy, maybe we're thinking, okay, we got pressure on a few third downs. They're going to start going to running the ball, sequencing. They're in a different part of the field. Let's stop the run. But they hit us on that. And, that gets tough.
Is that what you're referring to when you say defensive knowledge? Just sort of a general awareness and understanding, or are you talking about execution when you say trying to get better?
I think just like an overall understanding of how the game's going. Like, if you stop the run, eventually you got to be like, okay, they're going to go to pass. Or if you're stopping the pass, okay, they're going to go back to the run. If they just threw 2 incompletions, okay, maybe they're going to run the ball this time. They're not going to waste just a whole series like that, just throwing the ball. And I think once everybody gets on that same page, I know it's big in the linebacker room. Like, hey, you need to understand what's going on, because really it comes down to you two if they run it on third down. So I think that's the biggest issue right now.
How much of it is a new system? Is there growing pains with a new defensive system where you guys are used to something different? Is that a valid excuse?
I mean, it's not an excuse. I mean, practice on it. We've seen other teams run it. I mean, everybody's running it now, but I think we just gotta get better at it. Like, it's not really on. It's not the coaches being like putting us in bad situations. It's just like, okay, if we're gonna call this, you guys need to do it. Do it at our best of our abilities. And I think right now we're just hesitant with it. And I think a little bit more we'll get there, but right now it's not where we want it to be.
After the streak without turnovers, is it encouraging to have a few more tonight to prove last week wasn't a fluke?
Yeah, I mean, turnovers come, they go. If you just play your defense, play it the way it's supposed to be played, turnovers will come.
How is this team tackling right now? Is that an area that tackling, particularly in space, needs to get tighter for this defense to improve?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to start playing on the same page. Just leverage. Everybody keep it leveraging coverage. Being in the right spots. Just trusting your teammates. So, if it's on his left shoulder, it's going to stay on his left shoulder. Then you can close with your right shoulder. I know that's definitely a big issue right now. But I'm confident we're going to get it fixed in practice.
Does that lead to, if the guy's out of position, it looks like he's flailing away and that he can't tackle? Is that what that leads to?
Yeah.
You're out of position?
I mean, a lot of big plays. Like, you can watch NFL, college. One person loses leverage, that messes everybody else up. It's not really the running back making these crazy moves. Like, oh, he just cut back on 5 different people. No, it's just he made one dude miss and everybody else lost their leverage, and now they're fighting to try to gain it back or trying to make a play.
You're talking about obviously things you want to clean up. You still won this game by 2 or 3 touchdowns. What do you think a performance like this by the team shows to start Big Ten play about maybe what's possible for this conference season?
I mean, I think our offense balled out. They did a great job. And I think we finally started fast, but now we did it. The last few games, we didn't start fast, but we finished fast. But now we started fast, didn't really finish with the same speed. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look, but I think we're taking the steps in the right direction. So I think we should be fine.
Is it built mentally? Because you guys went on the field first, got stopped it. The offense gets the ball and scores. Does that build confidence when you see your team get out to a fast start, knowing that that's been an issue all year?
Yeah, no doubt. That's how you want to start every game, and then we're stopping them, they're scoring, they're stopping them, they're scoring. They eventually score, but you know, you're up 21 points, you're up 14 points. So, I mean, you know, if any, like, in a realistic situation, you know, you're not going to return a kickoff return every time. You're not going to return a punt return every time. You're not going to have an 80-yard touchdown. But every time the offense touches the balls in the first 3 drives, like, they score. That's how you want to start. And then the defense can stop them or only leave them to 3. That's how you want to start a game.
Jake, I'm sorry if you've asked us about this already, but when you see a guy like Ches go down, just what kind of goes through your mind, just getting to know him over the last few years?
I mean, I knew Ches since I was young.
Oh, yeah.
My brother played against him in Pop and all that stuff. I love him to death. And just, you know, sometimes it feels like you can't catch a break. But, you know, it's all part of God's plan. You know, God doesn't do things for no reason. You know, I think he has some set up bigger for Ches, and I think he'll be back, but, you know, just have trust in God. You know?
And then was there a point in the week that you knew that was going to be you and Jordan more than maybe Newman rotating in this game? Did they kind of give you a heads up on that, or how did that break down?
Yeah, my coach switched my position from Mike to Will. And we were just trying to learn it. And then it was just a little bit less of, you know, I was playing both Mike and Will these past 2 weeks. And it was just a little bit more, hey, learn one position. And, you know, the game wasn't tight, but it wasn't a blowout. And, you know, when you got somebody in there, you know, if you had to feel the game, how everything's going, have to feel the players, you know, you just kind of don't feel a little anxious about changing the rotation. So, you know, I think definitely Mumu will be back. Mumu will be back playing, but, you know, this is just a weird situation.
Shake's weird.